I'm currently working on this styrofoam drawing, although I'm currently thinking of drawing a sort of fishing hat on the top, then maybe some either black or brown hair. That's my current idea for that particular styrofoam drawing. Dad went to Wegmans today after we watched a football game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina, I believe it's Carolina Panthers. It ended up going a bit into overtime. With all sorts of twists and turns. We watched the game at Brody's on the Bay, where I got 3 cocktail drinks. Dad went to Wegmans after we dropped Bill off at his little apartment unit. At Brody's on the Bay, I got a pizza for $17. I had goat cheese, spinach, balsamic, and sausage on it, along with some onion. It was a pretty delicious pizza, and I ended up eating most of it. And Dad saved me some cold brew coffee, which in this case means coffee that was prepared the normal way, but then left in the fridge to cool down over several hours. The Vikings got a pretty big lead during the third quarter, but during the fourth quarter, and essentially the last minute, the Panthers managed to catch up, doing a sort of Hail Mary, then a successful 2-point conversion. Dad was afraid this would be another tough one. It ended up not being the case, but maybe for that one, I maybe wouldn't have been able to do it. Oops, I accidentally pushed broccoli off again. Pretty good broccoli. Dad and his friend Bill got pitchers of beer, which cost about as much as my cocktails. I recall getting two cocktails that were $7 and one that was $8. Well, lately I've been thinking a lot about what I've done previously on YouTube and my future on YouTube. I have been rewatching some old YouTube videos I posted back in 2013. Excuse me. The way I see it, I've essentially got to do something to this sort of effect. Or I could try and upgrade float of bubbles. But none of those in particular none of them seem to be at the point in which I'd be able to get upgraded enough to get mana from it. Especially not this one. It's been getting cooler lately, which is weather I enjoy. I'm not too cold yet these days, despite current habit of wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It looks like an event an episodic event will be starting up pretty soon. Apparently, the user who was previously known as Angry Walkthroughs is still on YouTube under a different channel name, but they don't have the old Go Animate videos that I used to watch back in the day. Well, what was it? 2013, 2014, 2015? Oh, while at Brody's on the Bay, I at last put together the Alves video within the UCut app. They didn't have a new update for me for the time being. Yeah, I only hope I'll be able to get enough mana to gain it quickly enough to get to this amount that I'll need. Hopefully I'll be able to upload the Alves video tonight or tomorrow. It's currently 11:01 p.m. I remember there was a scene in which Krusty the Clown wears a fishing hat, and I was trying to look for that particular scene, but when I searched Krusty the Clown fishing hat, for some reason it turned up scenes from the Simpsons episode, Krusty Gets Busted. I believe that's the title of it, in which Sideshow Bob makes himself look like Krusty the Clown in order to rob the Quickie Mart. and framed Krusty the Clown for it, essentially. Specifically, the scene of the armed robbery and of Krusty the Clown's arrest. Dad said he has a dessert, but depending on what it is, it may or may not be a surprise, as he said. Well, he said surprise, but it might not be. It turns out it was what I thought it would be, some key lime pie. Dad asked how I knew what it was, and I told him that I saw it in the fridge beforehand. I told him that it was still good, though. Pretty delicious. He got it from Wegmans, and it's got a pretty good crust to it. These days it's tradition as a joke for either me or Dad to tell Bill, get out of here, or get out of the car when we go to drop him off at his apartment unit. And I unintentionally ended up saying, hey Bill, get out of here. And Dad said, that was my best one yet. Also, I believe the 3 cocktails I got at Brody's on the Bay are all cocktails that I haven't gotten before. We were all initially planning on getting burgers at Brody's on the Bay instead of a pizza, considering me and Dad have been having quite a bit of pizza lately, but considering even just the classic burger is $13, it seemed like getting a whole pizza would be a better value, and it ended up being $17. And I ended up having most of that pizza. I think Dad and Bill had 1 slice each. And when I was pretty much done with the pizza, Dad gave me some of his fries. They were pretty nice and crispy. And he he gave me his ketchup cup, and I dumped some of it onto the pizza plate, that miniature serving plate for the pizza I was given. I served the rest of the 3 plates, the 2 remaining plates that weren't reserved for me, I gave them to Dad and Bill. Oh, the crispy fries were good with ketchup. And there were a couple of instances in which the fries ended up kind of bundling up, being stuck together, but that was perfectly fine. I also didn't mind the parts in which there were teeny tiny stubby fries. Or
I like the crust, the cranberry, the graham cracker or whatever crust. That's good stuff.
yeah, it was a moist key lime pie.
Yeah, it was sweet and everything. We got more for tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. I also like those little fry bits too. They were good too. Back at Brody's on the Bay.